Alright kids, so for our second of our 2-point projects, we are going to be making a tower. Okay, I call this the Crinkle French Fry project. And if you look carefully, you can see a lot of the same elements that you saw in the box project you should have just finished. Edge closest to us if we were in the picture, and then the guidelines, which start out being drawn super light, and then the end, where I made it stop. Okay? So, to do this, you've received 2 pieces of paper. One blank, long piece of paper, and one paper that has a whole bunch of dots on it. So, first thing we're going to do is take the long paper that's blank. We're going to put it horizontally. This is the one without dots. Make yourself 2 tape donuts, like so. Then, stick them right in the middle, like that. Take your dot paper and make a perfect, or at least as perfect as possible, plus sign, like that. Press it down. Okay? Then, make your vanishing points. One in the middle of this side, one in the middle of this side. Then, you're going to start connecting using those light guidelines. So, this is simply connect the dots. Put your ruler on the vanishing point over here. Look for your topmost dot. It's up there on my paper. You can kind of see it. Super light line. Boom. We already know that the ruler is going to that dot, so we don't need to draw onto this paper unless you really want to. Okay? Then you do your next dot. And then you keep working your way down, super light. We are not freehanding any of these lines. We are always using our ruler. As you can see, as I start to get into the ones that are below my line of sight, or that horizon line thing I was talking about, they're starting to go up instead of down. The lines you're making right now. And you're just going to keep doing this. Again, being super, super light. Your lines should be lighter than mine. I'm doing them darker so that you can see. Okay, just enough that you can barely see them. Because you know you're going to be erasing parts of them. We don't want to leave a nasty mark on the paper. Alright, I've gotten all the way to the bottom here. I'm going to carefully not let my ruler move. And I've done this side. Then, I'm going to go to the other side and do the same thing. Connect the dots to the vanishing point. Super light. Work your way all the way down the paper. And I've done them all. Okay? Now, I'm going to go back with my ruler, and I'm going to start to connect these dots together. Now, these lines that you're making right now can be a little bit darker, but like kindergarten, we are simply connecting the dots, except we're using our ruler to get nice, perfectly straight lines. Work your way down. And there you have it. Okay, that is our edge of our French fry. Okay, now all you got to do, kiddos, you've already done all the hard parts. take your ruler, line it up with the middle line that you just made, like so. You can see it there. Go to the other side of the ruler, boom, connect the top guideline to the next one, parallel lines. Then take your ruler, slide it over, and you just keep working those parallel lines. Noticing where I'm creating the corners. Every time that one line gets to a guideline, I stop and I move to the next one. Slide the ruler, find the corner, voila. And you can just keep repeating that process. Line up your ruler. Okay, you can see it right there. Slide it over. Make a parallel line. These lines must go the same way, perfectly parallel. Okay, and if you look at this, you can see that I've got my right side of my tower finished. Now I'm going to start on the left side. Same thing, line up your ruler, connect the first two lines together, and work your way down, keeping them parallel. Again, I can't stress this enough that these lines have to go the same way or it's going to look kind of wonky and bent. Alright, we don't want that. And there we go. My tower is now complete. I'll pan out a little bit with the camera. You can see I've got it finished from all the way top to bottom. The only other thing I got to do now, take an eraser, get rid of the lines I no longer need, which are the guidelines that are not part of the tower anymore. Okay, things outside. And we're going to call this project done. Just keep erasing those until they're all gone. Okay, if you want to go back and make these lines darker, so that the tower stands out a little better, that is totally alright. It'll probably look pretty good, but you have to have good control of your ruler so you don't mess it up. Alright, so that is project number 2.